this video we are going to be baking some delicious brownie muffins, and they are moist, super chocolatey and easy to make. First we are going to add about 1 cup of melted butter into a big mixing bowl. Next we're going to be adding 1 cup of sugar and 1 cup of brown sugar and mix it all up until they're well combined. Once the butter and the sugars are well combined, let's start adding the eggs. We're going to be needing 4 eggs for this recipe. Just make sure that you add 1 egg at a time, making sure to give a quick mix after you add each egg. Just a couple of seconds will do after you add each egg, just until you're sure that the egg is mixed with the batter. Doing this would help the batter be nice and smooth, so make sure you don't miss this step. Now that the batter is nice and smooth, let's add about half a teaspoon of salt and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Now it's time to mix this for at least up to 2 to 3 minutes. Once the batter has turned slightly pale, it's time to add in the dry ingredients. We'll be needing about 1 cup of all-purpose flour and 1 cup of cocoa powder. Now sift in the flour and the cocoa powder into your batter. Now gently fold and mix just until everything is well combined. So it might look like it isn't coming together at first. Don't worry, it might seem like it's resisting all your efforts, but trust me, just keep mixing. It's like magic. One moment it's a mess and the next it'll turn into that rich chocolatey goodness we're all here for. So just hang in there. There you go, the chocolatey payoff. And finally, our last ingredient. I'm using dark chocolate here. You could also use milk chocolate. This is approximately 150 grams. I'm using the whole bar here. So we're going to chop them up roughly and add this into the batter. You can also use chocolate chips, but I prefer using the chocolate chunks. So anything will do. So once you're done adding the chocolate pieces, just give this one last good mix, making sure the chocolate is combined with the batter. Now that the batter is ready, it's time to fill in the muffin tray. So here I'm using silicone molds. You can also use paper liners. You could also grease the molds directly and add the batter, but I prefer doing it this way because it avoids a lot of mess. Now I'm gonna grease the silicone molds so it'll be easier to unmold the muffins once they are done. You could use oil or butter. Now scoop the batter and fill them into the molds. You could use a ladle and a spoon to push the batter out, or you could just use an ice cream scoop. When filling the muffin cups, aim to fill them about 3/4 of the way. Now bake them at 175 degrees for about 25 to 30 minutes. Once they are done, poke them in the middle with a skewer or toothpick, and it should come out with just a few moist crumbs. That's when you know that they are ready. Let them cool in the tray for about 10 minutes and then you can remove them. Our delicious brownie muffins are ready. These brownie muffins turned out perfect. They had a very rich and fudgy texture. They were super chocolatey. So do give them a try. You could eat them while they are still warm, and since these muffins are packed with melted chocolate chunks, they just get over in no time. I had some leftover batter, so I just filled it up in my ramekin and baked it for around 12 to 15 minutes, and those turned out delicious as well. If you like this recipe, please give it a try. Thank you for watching.